So today I'm going to be having a look at a question that I believe hasn't been asked enough, and that is, as I'm sure you know by the title, is Colton Herta good enough for Formula 1? If you're familiar with Colton Herta or IndyCar in general, you're probably thinking, of course he is. Have you ever seen him race? However, I think there is more to discuss than just the young American's pace, because obviously he is a very, very fast driver. Therefore, that is what I'm here to do today. I'm here to discuss Colton Herta, so sit down, relax, and enjoy. So of course, with Andretti rumoured to join F1 later this decade, many people have speculated that the American will pick Colton Herta to drive his race car, with Pato O'Ward potentially getting the second seat. Obviously, this is just speculation because no one realistically has a clue. And heck, he might not even be able to make the team in the first place. Recently, Colton Herta has been signed as McLaren's test driver, or given some McLaren Formula 1 test sessions, which is something that kind of came out of the blue and shocked quite a few people because Pato O'Ward is kind of supposed to be McLaren's golden boy. So it's odd that they would choose to go with Herta, considering the fact that Herta and O'Ward were big rivals in Indy Lights and are still rivals now. However, they were teammates in Indy Lights, so there's something, I guess. Now, I have made a more in-depth video on Colton Herta. If you would like to go and watch it after this video, I will leave a link up there. I'll leave a link up there, so go and watch it if you'd like to. But I will summarize his career now. He made his debut in IndyCar in 2018 and got his first win in 2019 at the Texas Grand Prix around the Circuit of the Americas. This was an absolutely phenomenal race from the young American. Bear in mind he was only 18 at the time, and it got many people talking about him because he was demonstrating some very impressive pace. He finished 7th in the championship in 2019, 3rd in the championship in 2020, and 5th in the championship in 2021, which are pretty decent for his first 3 seasons. However, considering the fact that he was a championship favourite in both 2020 and 2021, his results may seem a little bit poor to what he's hyped up to be. In 2021, Herta won 3 races, which meant that he'd equalled Alex Palou in terms of wins, who was the eventual championship winner. This meant that Herta was tied for the most race wins in the season, so finishing 5th was a bit underwhelming. He had plenty of results outside of the top 10, which is not what the Andretti driver wanted whatsoever, which was just generally disappointing, considering the fact that he was a championship favourite pretty much. He has been plagued with inconsistency ever since he joined the series pretty much, and he's never been able to show that championship winning mindset. He's always given it 100% to try and get the best result in each race, which is obviously great. That's what you want to see in a racing driver. I'm not complaining about that at all, just perhaps not the best way for him to go about winning a championship. Herta has made 3 unforced errors pretty recently. The first one in Nashville while he was chasing Marcus Ericsson for the win, the second one in Long Beach this year, which I'm sure you've seen if you watch the channel regularly, and the third one this weekend in Barber whilst hunting down Scott McLaughlin, slung it down his inside and unfortunately made contact with a Penske spinning around. So that's another example of Herta's angry driving, is something I've called it, getting the best of him and ruining races completely, which is not the way to go about winning a championship. He is rapid, however, which is something that I really won't bash at all. He's probably the quickest driver on the grid on outright pace, in my opinion. Obviously, if you don't believe that, let me know in the comments down below. And I suppose it's easier for a quick driver to learn how to be consistent than it is for a consistent driver to learn how to be quick. So he certainly has maturing to do, and he can definitely obtain the skill set that he does need to be consistent. So just give him time, really. So my verdict is that he is quick enough for F1, but not good enough yet, in my opinion. I think Herta makes too many unforced errors. He's not consistent enough. However, he is very quick on his day and has arguably demonstrated the most pace out of anyone on the IndyCar grid so far. Yes, a lot of his misfortune has been down to team errors as well. However, the unforced errors are the thing that the media talks about, and it doesn't look great when you're crashing out of races constantly whilst having enough pace to win the race. So if Herta works on his consistency and finds a way to score decent results every single weekend, I am sure that Herta will have what it takes to win an IndyCar championship. But until he can prove that, I do not think he is good enough for Formula 1. Anyway, that's what I have to say about Colton Herta and his consistency regarding whether or not he's good enough for Formula 1. If you all enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below what you think about Herta. Is he good enough for F1 yet, do you think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video, but until then, take care and thank you very much for watching.